Okay, here we go, starting in the far corner of the bedroom again. Most of the ceiling has been done. Finished these anchors today. Gonna do this seam probably tonight. I don't know. I'm pooped. We got a late start, but man, did we do a lot of work. So this section here is the only remaining section of ceiling in our bedroom that needs to be drywalled. Then we can mud and tape. Mudded and taped that section there all the way, and then threw in a bunch of mud. I'm hoping that it turns out, but I just get the feeling I'm going to have to float. It's going to be awful, but I'm going to do this section tomorrow. Not looking forward to that, but that's the last piece of wall that really needs to be done, aside from this little hole right here. That's not going to be anything. So moving on, I repainted this section right here just because I kept getting ashy handprints in it. I put up our firewall on this side. It's going to run the entire length of the hallway there. So right here I'm going to mud and tape and make it pretty, and do the same the trimming right here that I did in the bedroom. Did a little bit of the ceiling. That's going to be what is that called? Textured when I get it done. Had to do a bunch of mudding in here. Doesn't look pretty, but when I get it mudded, and it'll look a lot better once I'm done. So moving on. We're walking. Okay, so there is my electrical job, and you can see that I put a bunch of mud around it. I'm going to sand that down, make it look pretty. There is a lot of mud in there, but once it's done, you won't even recognize it. You won't see it. So I'm going to try to make it over here tomorrow and fix these massive holes that the firefighters left us. The only hole that isn't a firefighter hole was actually along this line here, because we had to gouge that out, and then up here we had to pull a wire out. Painted the back of our closet with one coat. Wanted to see how it would hold. It's looking okay, and I did the same thing here. Didn't really have to, but I wanted the brightness out of it. So paint's holding okay, or the PVA's holding okay. So it's actually starting to look like a house again. That's my update for, what is today, the 12th? So there you go.